Hey guys, here to do another crankbait review. Heading up to my next fishing trip. Last time I reviewed the Arky crankbaits. This time we're going to do the Berkley Flicker Shad. I've got three different sizes in the baits. I've got a size 4, size 5, and size 7. And I'll be trolling them similar to what I did with the Arkies. And I have used them in the past, haven't had success with them. So we're going to do another Berkley only fishing trip. That's the only thing that's going to be in the tackle box. We're going to give them 4 hours and we're going to see what they do. And then we'll report back later with fish or not. So this is the introduction, so stay tuned and watch the video, and then at the end I'll give you my opinion on them. So appreciate you watching. Let's see if we can catch some fish. we're back from the fishing trip. It was a decent trip. I mean, we caught some fish, nothing to brag about or anything like that. But we did manage to catch, I believe, 3 different species of fish, largemouth, crappie, and white perch. Caught a little bit bigger fish than did with the Arkies. So somewhat impressed with the baits. Kind of full disclosure, I don't have as many colors in the Flicker Shad as I do the Arkies, so my color choices are limited. I think if I had some different colors, I think I maybe could have caught a few more, but I was limited on those, and they did bite 3 different colors, I believe: racy shad, fire tiger, and yellow perch. So, and again, I'll put those, picture of them, which baits I did catch them on, but like I say, it was racy shad, fire tiger, and yellow perch. The sizes I used, I had 4s, 5s, and 7s, which are 1.5 inch, 2.5 inch, and 3 inch. The 4-inch one, the 1.5 inch ones will run about 6 to 8 feet deep. The 2-inch ones will run 9 to 11, and the 3 run 11 to 13. So that's the baits I was using. They make a shallow version. I wish I would have had some of those because the fish seem to be in a little shallower water, and I would have liked to have got up a little bit shallower. I believe I could have caught a few more fish that way too. So, but all in all, it's not a bad bait. I'm gonna grade it a C. I would grade it a little bit higher if I had some other colors to try and see if I could up the catch, and if I had the shallow ones, and see if that could help too. Tracking, they track true. I only had one bait out of, must have tried about 12 different ones, and I only had one that off tracked. Rest of them tracked true. And color choices, I think they're advertised more as a walleye bait, and I think the colors are geared more towards walleye. There are some walleye in the lake that I fished, but they're not stocked there. They're kind of just come from the chain above down, and there's a few in there. I've never caught one in that lake. I've caught them in the lake below that, which is Lake Hickory. I was in Lake Roadhead. But the wildlife guys say that there's some in there. They get them on their shocking to some. So, but I didn't catch walleye, and wasn't really expecting to. But I did find it interesting that a walleye bait seemed to catch more crappie than the Arky crappie crankbait did. So, but all in all, it's a good bait. I think I could maybe rank it a little higher, and I'm gonna give it another test maybe later on. I'm gonna go through a bunch of different crankbaits and test them out. So, but right now I'm gonna give it a C with a chance to upgrade. Is what I guess I'll call it. So we'll give them another try. Might get them on up to a B or an A or something. But I was more impressed than I thought I would be. Like I say, I kind of didn't give them a fair shake like the Arkies, and only fished them just a little bit, in the past. And but all in all, I would buy the Berkley above the Arky if you're looking, and they're affordable. They're about $5, a little bit more expensive. And one other thing is they make 2 different versions. They make a regular version, and then they make a pro version. The Pro versions are more flashy and everything, and one thing I thought is I was catching them on the Fire Tiger color, and I didn't have any more regular Fire Tiger colors because I wanted to put a couple, or at least one more on, but I did have one in the Pro version, and I thought, man, this thing will catch way more than that one. Put it on, didn't catch a fish on that bait. So I don't, maybe in my lake they don't like the flashy colors as much. But the Pro didn't do any better for me. It did worse. So just thought I'd mention that. And, I think they might be a tad more expensive than the regular version, but I wouldn't waste my money on the Pro. I'd just go with the regular version. But all in all, a decent bait. So hope this review helps you. And if you got any questions or comments and know a better way to fish them or troll them, let me know, and I would appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.